few attempts at quad 10. Still haven't actually turned this on though. Oh, unbelievable. I need to just check the auto deafness button. Yeah, auto deafness button, that's fine. Alright. Welcome to today's stream. We're going to be doing some more Bloodbath today. It's officially stream 18. I did a bit of Bloodbath yesterday, but that was off stream. And no progress was made. I barely got to Michigan, so let's see if we can come back from that today and see what progress was made. Yo, the veto was good. For good measure, we need to make sure we can do the ending again. I actually did this bit in Dark Prison yesterday in one attempt. Way more consistent when I'm spamming through here though. So best believe I'm going to be doing that from zero. Need to try and make sure to do this late though. Undefined. How hard's undefined? Ah, damn. Good luck with that. Is there a version of it that I can play at the moment, or would I have to wait for the official release after it's verified? Okay, that's 75 to 100, that's actually... It's a good start. Oh, nice. Do you know roughly where it would sit on the list then? Like, I'm assuming it's easier than Bloodbath because you haven't beaten Inside yet, and that's not that much harder than this. Yo, welcome to the stream. Oh. Damn, I forgot I had Nightbot on. I've completely forgot about Nightbot, my bad. I need to change the settings on that then, because I think it's a bit harsh at the moment. So I think that's like a default setting in Nightbot that I just had on. And I never turned it off. Sign in with YouTube. If it will actually let me do it, then I'll switch off the spamming caps then. It's like that. And then I need to select the secondary plays channel. Rather than the secondary GD brand account. Continue. By the way, if you're trying to put in a link, then Nightbot might prevent that. Yo, watch it at the end of the stream. Yo, welcome to the stream. Commands. Like, chat moderation, let's have a look. It says caps, so I can turn that off. It says emotes. Links I'll leave blocked. That should be fine. But that should be good. Apologies for that. Yeah, I died there again. Right. Let's go from Michigan. Because I think I need to do this before going back to 0. Basically passed it there. But yeah, so Nico, you'll have to remind me at the end of the stream though, because I might not remember. see if I can get a better kit pack in here. I think the problem with the ship bit here and that door I'm holding down much further than I need to go, which is why I tend to die above the door. I think that's actually pretty good though. Let's go back from 0. Right, the recording started, so that should be good. Okay, so my YouTube video on my main channel is 72% uploaded. Damn, it's actually going to be quite slow because I'm streaming, but it's fine. Won't take much longer. Yo, eruption. Good. Welcome to the stream. Got a mission attempt. No way, I actually went up too early. Oh my god. I feel like sometimes some attempts are like a little bit delayed on my inputs, and I don't know why. I need to reposition my mouse and my pad here though. That's a bit better. That should be better. I've got more space to rest on now that my arm is no longer dangling over the edge of this pad. Back to certain game better game. Oh, sorry, dodgy. I need to turn on. Right, hold on. Let's just get undefined on standby. Don't mind the glitching camera for a moment. Undefined. And it's by what for me? What for mine? Oh, no. Undefined, okay. I've got it on standby there. Cool. I mean, my stream is dropping like 40,000 frames, but that's not really something I can do. I can't really do anything about it. Yo, Teapot, welcome to the stream. There we go. Very impressive. It's a good start. Maybe next I would recommend considering all of the demons you've beaten on medium easy demons. Recommendation go for medium demon. Like Biru or something. There are good medium demons out there that I would recommend now. Like Skeletal Shenanigan. It's a good easy medium demon that anyone can beat if they practice. It's like, realistically speaking, once you've beaten like 5 or 10 easy demons, once you've beaten 5 easy demons, you're ready for medium demons. Like between 5 or 10. Yo, welcome to the stream. Cataclysm. No, I have not beaten Cataclysm. I've not beaten any extremes. I saw something. Just checking. After moving on, I thought it died because I went way too early on that triple. Smaller than I thought. I swear those triples used to kill me quite a lot, but tricked me. I need to just pretend that I never actually died to it in the first place and just pretend like it was a normal tip and then keep going from there. And that should get me in the right mindset to do stuff like this. Oh my god, I went too high again. Happens way too often. But yeah, no, I haven't beaten Cataclysm. I don't even know if I think I genuinely hate the level. So I'm probably not going to beat it anytime soon. If I ever beat it, then it won't be for a while. Because Cataclysm is probably just one of those extremes that I'd only ever beat as a filler. Like if I want to beat an easy extreme, then I would probably do Cataclysm rather than Red World. Red World's actually genuinely a horrible level. But at least Bloodbath is balanced, so I can actually appreciate it. I can appreciate its difficulty because it's actually balanced, unlike Red World in intro. You have to get through like 30% before you actually get to the difficulty of the level. W attempt. Why did I not click? There's no way I made it to Etsu and died like that. And I've actually done. I died to 71% or something, and I've actually got 75 to 100 today. Oh my god. It was so close. Yeah, it's be real, that was never gonna happen anyway. 28 minutes into the stream, and we already have our extra attempt. I just want to do there to 100 though. So annoying. Yeah, it's good having 2 runs, but dying at 71% is so irritating because I know that, like, the intro of Exa is so bad. I mean, Exa's just a bad part in general. But some parts of Exa aren't that bad. Like this bit here. This bit's fine. This bit's horrible. If I get past Echo, it's fully gamed. As I've just proved right there with 70 to 100. Less than 20 attempts to get 70 to 100 and I just got 70 from 0. Session run starting 10:02 AM. We've had 71% right there, so we've done all of this today. Run 7 times and 71 1 time. So we've done 20, so in Michigan, we've had a 25, then we've had 328, a 30, a 32, 235 and a 71. Big jump, by the way. I can beat this today. I just need to do it. I need to execute the kill. But that's not gonna happen. Unfortunately. Oh. God, my heart beats racing. W level though. I don't need to practice it anymore, does I? The intro is the main bit that's gonna kill me most. It's beginning heavy, which is why I actually am having a good time. If it was ending heavy like Silent Club Step, then well, actually Silent Club Step is only beginning heavy, but I swear there's a lot of levels that are ending heavy, which those sorts of levels I will never be able to do. You beat Death Corridor, Congregation. I mean, you say Death Corridor's impossible, but people are actually, it's like I feel like each individual part has been completed, it's just doing it all from 0 is main bit. I think Death Corridor is technically possible, but it's only because we've actually seen the most impossible part of the level beaten by Purell. Like, realistically, I don't think Death Corridor's literally impossible. We only call levels impossible until they've actually been verified. It's like Bloodbath was like Retray was an impossible level before they actually verified it. Oh yeah, I need to turn down the volume then. Normally I have it down, I turned it up the other day, but yeah, apologies. Should be better now. Yeah, if you guys ever can't hear the song, if you guys ever can't hear me over the song, then no, do not bring up 98. I do not want that. I'm more scared of 92 than 98, because 98 is not hard. 92 is actually hell. Like, it's really annoying. It's actually it's genuinely a difficult clip. Like, 92% is the duel. The asymmetrical duel into Giron, or the ending. It's mainly just when I'm good at crack. So, like, if I get to crack, I can do it. I can do it if I get to crack. I just need to actually get to crack and pass it in the same attempt. If I do that, it's good. But then I just have to make sure I get to not fail getting to Exo. Getting to Exo off 53 to 70% is really easy. That's like the filler part to like a stress test. Make sure you're not selling at that point, because it's a very easy part of the level. If I don't die there, I get to 70%, and then I just have to make sure I don't die at the Hell 79. The 4 times wave. I don't even think there is 4 times wave in this level. There's only 2 wave parts, 3 wave parts. Michigan, Evasium, and the ending. There's wave at the end, like before Giron's part. But I actually don't remember. I don't know whose part it is though. I just know it's before Giron. Right before Giron's part. No, but I don't actually die to the triples in Michigan much. I die to it sometimes, but not really the top one unless I'm actually fun. I think I've died to the triple spike now a bit. Like the part of Michigan called triple spike now. I think I've actually died to that once or twice. Maybe a few times, but it was only when I failed the jump before. 92 is bad because it's a curse from Phobos. But 92 in this level is bad because it's genuinely a difficult clear. I'll just show you 92%. This. That jewel right there. You have to click it. Like, accurately. Like, I'm throwing on purpose here, because there's an actual click pattern. You just have to click, 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 and then you have to actually click it quickly, though. Like, in quick succession. I can do that bit, just have to make sure I don't mess it up from zero. Big difference. But yes, 92% is bad because of phobos. No, but the thing is, Michigan's not even that far into the level. If you say, I would say 40% far. And 40% is, Evasium's bit. Well, actually 40% crap. I would say 40% is far. Like, if I get to crap, that's a far attempt. And the only far attempt I've had today is 70%. Or 71 if you're being very specific. I'm more consistent on this than Donnie is on grief. Maybe. But technically speaking, I don't think that's actually true, but Donnie is very consistent on grief, he's just not getting far enough. Chop clip pattern, but I'll survive. There we go. The triple spike now! Oh my god. Okay, that's a crack attempt, so... Bloodbath. I'm not going straight to Bloodbath, like... I doubt I'm going to get far enough, because that's harder than the RGB. And... I think RGB is my peak. I don't think I'm doing things harder than the RGB, like ever. I might not even do the RGB. As in, I might not manage it. I'll certainly try though. Oh damn. Don't know which different person same demon. I would say maybe go for the ones I've got good progress on, like Crazy 2, I've beaten that one, it's a W level. Poltergeist is a W level, I recommend it. Spatial Rift by Perky Penguin, I recommend it. It's unknown, but I recommend it. Magma Bound, I would of course have to say, but I've never beaten it, so I can't really give an opinion on that. Maybe Slaughterhouse, but I'm not even sure where on the ideal Slaughterhouse even sits. Not a lot of hardest part of the ball section in Bloodbath is like only the spikes that stick out. Like if it was in level with my icon, it would be fine, but it like sticks out like a block further down, and I have to like line myself up a lot better than I would normally. If you're going for wave levels, then maybe Poltergeist. It's not that difficult. I mean, technically it's very difficult, but if you get through the first part of the wave, which is extreme demon difficulty, if you get through that bit, you're good to go. Just the second half is easy. I like levels that are beginning heavy because then you know that once you get through the beginning, you can get through the end. You just have to not choke. But yeah, I would recommend Crazy 2. It's got a nice mixture of game modes. But it's crazy, because I've beaten Crazy 2, but I can't re-beat it. It's one of those levels. Like 9 circles, I can't seem to re-beat it. I mean, I've never actually fully tried to re-beat it, to be fair. Like, whenever I go back, revisit it, I only do a few attempts. But I'm like, well, I've already beaten it, so I'm not going to do too much. B 3 times. Last time I played B, I died at 95% trying to click the last orb too late. Because you can't buffer them. Because I'd like to try to click them quite late to actually guarantee getting to the ending of it. Because you can't buffer them. If you buffer them, you die. And I died at 95% trying to catch it too late. I promise I don't have a skill issue. Oh damn. I mean, the ending's not that difficult. I think when I actually beat the level, I died in the robot a few times, and then when I passed the robot, I never died afterwards. Like, I never died to the tube at the end. Until after I actually beat the level when I went for one attempt not that long ago. It's not like I forgot how to play the level. Because I know how to play the level. Same with I Spy. Because I can beat I Spy in one attempt every time. Well, not quite every time, I would say every time, but you know, jinx myself and die. The point is, The last few times that I've played it, I've beaten it in one attempt. Damn. Yeah, lots of people actually do tend to be very good at Bloodbath. Bloodbath is one of those well-rounded difficulties that people are very good at once they beat it. Which is why a lot of people are able to one attempt this, but not anything else. Anything but balanced. Oh, I'd say it's pretty balanced though. I mean, some bits are harder than others, but it's supposed to be. It's just different skills. Because it's physically impossible to make a level that is where every input is the same difficulty. Like, it's that same difficulty. It's physically impossible to do that because unless you're doing a one game mode level. No, Michigan's actually fine though. Like, you get used to it. X's sucks though. Because I got 71% death not that long ago. Like, it was 20 minutes ago. I got 71% 20 minutes ago. Yo, welcome. Okay. Is it out, like, ready to play? I'll definitely have a play of it. Nice to get my skills up sometimes. Because if it's out on the servers, then I'll definitely play it. It's different skills though. Like, Crack is straight fly. Vermilion is wider. It's wider open in exchange for having to control your shit. I think the straight fly in Crack is much easier than this, yeah. But the transition into each straight fly section is harder than the actual straight fly itself. Besides, I can do the straight fly, I just have to transition into the straight fly and get myself lined up to actually do it. Yo, Artony, welcome. Ah, damn. The hardest part of the million ship is the intro, and it's the transition into it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Like, you hold down for not that long, for quite a while, but you let go of holding it. You release barely before you hit the portal, and then you recorrect yourself. It's the blue portal there is harder than everything else in the million. As you can see. The transition into crack is harder than the straight fly itself. At this point, it's just a stress test of can you do the transition at 40% into an XL level. Nah, no, X is so bad. I die there more than crack now. As soon as I pass crack, it's game. Yo. Yeah, as soon as I pass crack, I get to Exer guaranteed. Unless I mess up the part in between, which the path to death rate is higher. It's quite high. I pass it more than I die. And then of course, Exer, I've never passed it. And Exer starts at 70%, yeah? 2, 3, 4. I've made it to Exer 4 times, I've never passed it. You've passed Evasium once. And that Evasium pass attempt, you made it through crack and past Exer. Wow. So where did you die on that attempt? What? That's 89. Oh, that's unfortunate. And I never want to see new best 89% in this level. I also don't want to see 92% as a new best. Because it's not that cool. Guess what happened 3 hours ago? No idea. Did you beat Bloodbath? Did you verify the golden? Oh yeah, the yellow orb starts. You beat your first lift demon. Was it like Zodiac or something? I mean, lots of people are going for Zodiac at this point. Well, I mean, you've got this point now, so well done. It's a big achievement. I want to do Zodiac at some point. It was probably the golden. He probably verified the golden. Acheron. Did I just read that correctly? Yes, I did read that correctly. Jump on Bloodbath to Acheron in 12,000 attempts. That sounds ridiculous, but... Wait, how many attempts did Zoink take to beat Acheron? Can we just talk about that for a second? Didn't he take more than 12,000 for Acheron when he did it? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Hold on, let me just check Horse's channel. Chase's channel. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions right now. After 100%. Let's just take a look at this. If it will work. No, I'm just checking this. Oh. That's suspicious. He adjusted his volume while playing Acheron. So he was on mobile, he's tapping the screen to be playing Acheron, and he adjusted his volume slide on the side of his phone at the same time. That a bit distracting. A notification. Yeah. It's a mobile one. The screen's completely upside down though. As a one attempt, I'm not believing that. The demon list won't accept, even if that's legit, the demon list won't accept that because you have to have raw footage. You can't just go into a level and beat it in one attempt. You can't just do that. You can't just send a video to the demon list saying, hey, I beat Acheron, put me on the list, I want my points. No, you can't just do that. Especially when the footage you give them is you going into the level and beating it in one attempt. You can't just do that. You have to give them raw footage. And raw footage is like a live stream or something. You have to do all of that. There's like raw, it has to have genuine raw footage to verify it was done legit. Like, that could be macroed for all we know. Having no clip sounds, they have to be able to hear your clips. If they can't hear your clips, they can't accept your record. You do need clip sounds, and you do need a hand cam to verify it's done legit. And you also can't do it in one attempt. The video footage has to be uncut, like a live stream. Which is why, if this level was in the top 150 demon on the top 150 demon list, meaning that if I beat this, because it was done on stream, I would get this point. It's like that's how Space UK got exposed. The Space UK had clip sounds, and it sounded right. It was just a few frames off, and there was a random clip that doesn't make any sense. So like, for a mobile completion, you can't just say you did Acheron as a jump from Bloodbath in 12,000 attempts, unfortunately. Not to lie, if that record gets accepted, then you definitely bribe the demon list. So what even is the world record for fewest attempts on Acheron? So I'm assuming it was Zoink or someone up that level, like Tigo or someone. Maybe it was Jubes. He's doing a lot of crazy stuff right now, so I wouldn't even be surprised. Maybe it was Technical beat it not that long ago. On PC as well. And also this one's a bit different, but... And I don't know whether the demon list actually has this as a rule, but... I don't know if I genuinely have no clue if the demon list actually accepts records that are done on a different version of the level. Like, if you make a copy of the level, make changes to it to make it possible on your frame rate, I think that just defeats the purpose, defeats the difficulty. Clune beats in 43,000, and that's the world record, so, yeah. Unfortunately, in over 3x the speed, that's just not even possible. The average attempt for Acheron is over 100,000, because even Dodgy took over 100,000 attempts. If Zoink went for it, he'd have probably beaten not that many, but he's already beaten the level, so that doesn't count anymore. I'm actually gonna go on to Acheron. It's a ridiculous level, and I don't even have any progress on it. That's how hard it is. Well, where's my 1%? 2%. Ah, I thought I was going to do that one, but I didn't. No, I'm not getting better than 2%, to be honest. 2.1, yeah. A 120. Yeah, I'm on 60 FPS right now, but I've got CBS, so that does make it easier. Like, that actually makes it possible. Like, without CBS, that would be impossible for me. It's like, this is the hardest thing I can do off CBS. On CBS, I genuinely have to, genuinely easier for some things, but 60 FPS phone perfects are easier without CBS. I mean, Zoink has a different version of the level when the race was happening, and I think he verified the buffed version. Or beat a buffed version. Nah, he balanced it. Nah, mate, he balanced the level. It's called balancing. Yeah, it's just balancing it, don't worry, guys. And that's the reason Zoink's as famous as he now as he was before. Nah, bro, he's just balancing the level. I feel like the intro of Grief is easier than the intro of Acheron. I'm going to be honest with this wave. Maybe Grief isn't as hard as people think it is, because, like, I've got 70% on it. Like, the intro here of Grief is so much easier. And that was the furthest I've ever made into it. Oh! No! Not the 92. I don't know how I'm this good at this. And to think that people are actually going for that right now. 92% on Grief. That's self-claimed. Yeah. It's no level request stream, by the way. It says in the description. I played Grief because that was different. Right, here we go. Oh man. I made it so far. UFO is still hard. Crazy. Chat, what's the hardest level you guys think you could ever beat? Like, legit. Without no clips and stuff. And macros. Because I think the hardest level I could ever beat is the other two. Because I have this much progress on Bloodbath in short time. And someone's actually asked me to do the RGB in a previous stream, so... I genuinely don't think it's impossible for me. Damn it. The pin corps are still kind of bad. It's like there's one fight reaching out so much further than the others. It's not even like a pixel death, it's like stretches out much further than the others. Like much further. I still despise that transition into crat. After 22,000 attempts, I'm still dying there. Like, I'm not immune. Like, I know even after 22,000 attempts, you'd think I'd be getting to Michigan so many times. Like, every attempt I get to Michigan, nope, that doesn't happen. I still die to the intro even after 22,000 attempts. Crazy. Oh yeah, bro, the level request be like, play Eon in 0.5x speed. In practice mode, you'll need it. Bruh. If I ever get Eon in a level request stream, I'm not doing it. Tennis streams. Which ones? And what are your skill sets? Well, why can't I delete these lists? So your hardest is Cataclysm. Okay, that's fine. Cataclysm's not too hard. Well, it's not that bad, to be fair. Got 21%, and I don't want to... I'm not beating this anytime soon. Because I just don't want to beat it before Bloodbath. Because I hate the level. Let's try a quick challenge. Cataclysm Wave Mini. Oh, that's Nerf. Never mind. Not playing that. I want an actual Cataclysm. That's really difficult though. Like, people can actually do this. I don't know if anyone's actually done this though. It's hard. Yeah, I've got loads of levels in here that I've done. Like, which ones of these haven't I done? Demon in the House and Permafrost Mountain, fair enough. I actually forgot about a lot of these levels. It's like, I made a list a long time ago of a bunch of easy demons that I wanted to do. Or like, easy demons that I wanted to do. I mean, technically Demon in the House isn't even an easy demon. It's quite difficult. Look at the jewels at the end. But I don't even know how many people actually know about some of these levels. How did I sight read that? How? I'm insane! Bloodbath, Sakapan Hell, Sonic Wave, Devil Vortex, Astral Divinity, Blade of Justice, Aftermath, Arctic Lights, Elder and Quantum Processing. It's a good list. Good list. So your hardest is Cataclysm, so that's like 1,500 on the list or something. Maybe 1,400. I will say the next one you could go for out of those is Bloodbath. Bloodbath. Yeah, if you only care about being former top ones, definitely Bloodbath. Easily Bloodbath. I'm actually going to make a list of levels that I want to beat someday as well. So if I go to list and actually create and list. So EBW Demon Speedrun. So this is the list that I made, it's unpublished. But these are all of the demons that EBW plays in his speedrun. If I make a new list, I'm going to hide my webcam now because it's going to glitch out a bit. So if I make a new list, so desired extreme, so target extreme demons. So these will be the extreme demons I want to beat. But now I need to work out how to add levels to this. This is extreme demon. And then if I go to Bloodbath, fair enough. If I add this to target extreme demons. And then next up, for a assistance, is a W extreme demon. Got to progress on it, but I've only got 7%. Heartbeat. I definitely want to do heartbeat someday. Yana. Maybe. Not sure about this one though. This one's a skeptical one. Because I have been asked to play the entire RGB, so maybe. But not like how far can I even get on Erebus though? Right. I've been told to play the entire. I've knew best already. Okay. How bad was I last time I played this? I think that must have been lucky then. How do you do that though? Ah, okay. I do want to do Sonic Wave. Got 13% on Sonic Wave of all levels. Why do I feel like that other click is just a buffer? Because it's not a buffer, it's almost a buffer. Yeah, but generally it's just wave carried, isn't it? But Sonic Wave's on the list. Well, some W Extreme Demons. Bloodbath, Cataclysms, Slaughterhouse, Bloodlust, Vienna. Phobos. Phobos, I'm not quite sure about Phobos, to be fair. So I've got 11% on Phobos, but I'm not really that sure about this one. I'm like the complete opposite of Vortox though, because Vortox is not even that good at wave spam. Huh. That's how you do it. Yeah, so that orb there, I literally just, like, throw those. Like, I'm pretty sure I know how to do the memory maze. Almost. How do I know this stuff? Oh, that's not a good start position. Start pos player. I have to go down there. Oh, that's ridiculous. I have to go down there. And now I know what to do. No, I know what to do, but it's just sometimes I don't manage. This is one of those levels that I would need a lot of practice on this section if I ever do it. And then that's a late clip. Okay, I almost did it, but I don't know the memory maze. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. But what other good extreme demons are there? So we've got Phobos, Lycopen, Hypersonic. Sure, why not? And then I'll add another Vortex level to it. Stay Demons is a good level. That's 8 levels there. And that's number 487. Damn, didn't realise it was so high. Difficult. Alright, let's get back to Bloodbath. Enough yapping about other levels. Well, that's like 8 levels in the 8 extreme demons that I would like to beat. Mainly the good ones though. Some of them I won't beat though, like Erebus and Sonic Wave. Like, they're very difficult. I think my logical sort of process could be beat this and then Precipitance. Well, actually, I forgot about another extreme demon, Carbon. There's an extreme demon called Carbon by Waffle X that Zoint did. It's a very cool level, and I think I can actually do it. It's just timings. It's less than 1,000 on. It's over 1,000 on the list. So like, it's not in the top 1,000. Maybe it is, but I'm not sure. I definitely want to do it though. By the way, have you guys ever played Waffly Buns level Carbon? It's a great level. I don't know if you guys have actually ever seen this level because Zoint didn't really do this as like a big video. It was like I beat this level in under... I think he did it like under 23 minutes or something. Actually, no. I don't remember. He didn't take long to do it. But it's a very W level. I might do this as my level after Precipitants. So I've done a bit of practice on the end. Carbon fiber? Oh, no. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for Extreme Demons for me to play, let me know. But don't make them too hard. I think the hardest I'm ever going to do is Yadagara 2 or Sonic Wave. Maybe Bloodbath. I think Bloodbath is too hard though. I think that's one of those levels that I'm just not going to do. Oh my god, it's boy in there. I'm starting to get a bit confused. Like, whenever I get an extra attempt, it's always early in the stream and then I never get back there. I understand it's only been an hour and a half, but still weird progress. Well, actually, I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to turn on no clip still and no clip accuracy run, but I'm not going to worry about it. I need to check something, because... Oh, there it is. So... I think it's this, Wave Locroy 2, that Mr. Amoy made us a Wave Extreme Demon. Ah. I don't understand. I don't understand this level. Do you actually have to go through that gap? I don't think that's possible. So it's just open wave, like Wave Locroy. Oh, okay. Ooh. What the hell? There's a silent lot. That's insane. I'm gonna die there from 0, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna have to accept it. I mean, maybe not, but... Oh no. Oh man, the best run from 24 though, then runs from 24. Yeah, my best run from 24 was 72, and that's what I just did. I got in 3 runs just then, and then 2 runs earlier. I'm so capable. where I held down way too far. It's a really annoying transition into the UFO and Evadium. It's annoying, but I'll deal with it. That's so annoying. 23,550. That's annoying, but as promised, to end the stream. Not the stream, but as long as I normally do today. Wow, it's a thick level. Fair enough. Doesn't even look that bad, to be fair. But, and of course, that is going to be the end of the stream. I'm not streaming for that long today.